Hello guys, welcome to Lock and Shrimp Farming Knowledge Sharing video. Today, we are going to explain what is the liver transition period of shrimp, and what we could do to help shrimp successfully pass this important period. Liver transition stage is a process in which the hepatopancreas of juvenile white prawns gradually develops and matures. Microscopic examination observes that the hepatopancreatic villi and hepatic lobules gradually grow and elongate during this period, then gradually clear and clear. The outline of the P5 juvenile shrimp begins to enter the liver transformation stage after 15 days of thickness, which lasts for about 30 days. During this period, the hepatopancreas will be in a period of rapid development. Sexual biological bait is converted into artificial compound feed. Due to the change of diet, frequent molting, and incomplete development of organs such as hepatopancreas, it belongs to the peak period of disease, so it is a difficult problem to successfully pass this stage. Here are two main control technical measures. First, appropriate control of shrimp feeding. During the liver transfer period, the amount of food consumed by the prawns will increase significantly. Since the artificial compound feed contains more or less toxic and harmful substances, such as lead, mercury, cadmium, and other heavy metal elements, although these substances do not exceed the standard and all within the scope of the national standard. However, the accumulation of these toxins in prawns in the early stage of feed conversion will have some effects more or less. Therefore, at this stage, special attention should be paid not to uncontrolled feeding, which will increase the burden on the shrimp liver, which will lead to hepatopancreas problems. It is necessary to control the feeding reasonably, especially to avoid overeating. The specific measures are as following. Feeding the feed is based on the principle of small amount and many times. It is fed 6 times a day, and it is advisable to eat it in 1 to 1.5 hours. At the same time, the weather, water temperature, the amount of plankton in the water, the speed of eating, and the health of the shrimp are considered comprehensively. It is recommended to increase the feeding amount reasonably according to other factors, and it is recommended that the daily increase should not exceed 5%. Secondly, adjust the water to stabilize the algal phase and bacterial phase. The stable algal phase and bacterial phase can provide an excellent environment for shrimp fry, which is conducive to the healthy growth of shrimp fry. Algae and fungi are complementary to each other. The decomposition of organic matter by fungi provides nutrients for the growth of algae and promotes the growth of fine algae. At the same time, the growth of live bacteria also requires nutrients, which can also indirectly inhibit algae by competing with algae for nutrients to prevent the overgrowth of algae. Excellent algae phase will also keep the bacteria in a small number. If the algal phase and bacterial phase are unstable, first, the pH value fluctuates greatly, and the shrimp fry will have a stress response. Second, the algae will overproduce, causing algal blooms, causing hypoxia, and producing toxic and harmful substances, which are very harmful to the liver development of shrimp fry. The specific measures are as following. In the early stage, the bacteria are used to adjust the water quality. In the middle and later stages, there are many organic substances in the water. Bacillus is mainly used to adjust the water quality regularly. At the same time, photosynthetic bacteria and lactic acid bacteria are used together to keep the water transparency at about 40 centimeters, which can effectively stabilize the algal and bacterial phases. What's more, use liver protecting products in a timely manner. The use of liver protecting products can detoxify the accumulated toxins in the shrimp body, reduce and relieve the liver load, enhance the timely replenishment of liver nutrition and metabolic functions, and improve the liver detoxification and detoxification capabilities in shrimp immunity. Here is a specific measure from Lockins. After 15 days of P5 juvenile shrimp, start to use liver protection products. Runion bile acid is recommended to protect the liver and promote the development of the hepatopancreas. It is recommended to add it to 3 kg shrimp feed and twice a day for 30 consecutive days. During this period, there are special circumstances caused by when the liver is atrophied or damaged. The dosage should be increased in time instead of twice a day, or even sprinkle liver-protecting products in water. After learning the importance of liver transition, then, we will explain two common farming mistakes during shrimp farming. The first is the indiscriminate use of healthcare products. Some farmers think that the use of healthcare products is larger, and adding a variety of products together is definitely beneficial. In fact, sometimes the effect is often the opposite. For example, adding a moderate amount of vitamins can help the liver detoxify and facilitate the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins to release energy, but excessive feeding will cause imbalance of vitamin metabolism in the liver and even damage the liver. Therefore, when adding vitamins, the digestive and absorption capacity of the intestinal tract should be considered, and at the same time, whether the ratio of vitamins is coordinated should not be excessively fed. For example, adding Chinese herbal medicine in an appropriate amount can not only have antibacterial effects but also improve immunity. But we cannot simply understand Chinese herbal medicine as a safe drug. Its functions are multifaceted and bidirectional. Different dosage, time, and method will have different effects. At the same time, it is affected by factors such as raw materials and processing technology. Even the same ingredients may have different effects. Therefore, it is recommended to use Chinese herbal medicine with caution. Some farmers add various types of healthcare products together, which not only causes waste, but also mutually exclusive the result of. In addition, blindly reducing and stopping feed is also a misunderstanding of many shrimp farmers. Some farmers have heard that reducing and stopping feed can reduce the burden on the shrimp's liver, so they increase feed less every day and stop feeding 2 to 3 times a week, or even more. Little do they know that if they are in a state of starvation for a long time, they can only consume the glycogen and fat in their hepatopancreas, which will lead to the decline of liver function, hinder the repair and metabolism of liver cells, and easily cause liver damage, atrophy, and gastric cancer in the later stage, intestinal atrophy, etc. At the same time, shrimp will eat dead algae, sediment, and other toxic substances. Therefore, in case of water quality deterioration, bad weather, disease, etc., the material can be appropriately reduced or stopped for 1 or 2 times, but it cannot be blindly reduced or stopped for a long time. The mature hepatopancreas has many functions such as secreting digestive enzymes, absorbing and storing nutrients, detoxification, defense, metabolism, immunity, storage, and hematopoiesis. The maintenance of the liver during the transition period is very important.
Hello guys, this is Carrie from La Chance. I believe that after watching our knowledge sharing about the shrimp's liver transition, you have already know the importance of this stage, and here is the new tool we have mentioned in the former video, and you can see it is in a blue bag. The specifications of it is 1 kilogram per bag. Now I'm going to give you a detailed introduction about it. First, the main ingredient of Renew 2 is 75% bile acids and 25% carrier. It is a kind of powder. You can see this is the water, and I will add some bile acids into it. You can see it is a kind of white powder, and I will mix it into the water. It is totally water soluble. So when you guys use the bile acids, you just need to mix the bile acids into the water and then mix it into your shrimp feed. About the dosage, we suggest you guys to use 2 to 3 gram per kilogram shrimp feed, and it is suggested twice a day. Here I have a question for you guys. Do you know what is the symbol of the shrimp successfully passed the liver transition? You can think about it, and I will show you the answer in my following introduction. As we learned from the former video, the shrimp's liver transition really started from the shrimp's body is 5 centimeters, and also the stage of the shrimp PL10. At this time, the shrimp's hepatopancreas is still immature, so we suggest you guys to use bile acids at the beginning of your farming, and after 20 to 30 days, you will find that your shrimp have a clear hepatopancreas, strong intestine, and shrimp is full of vitality. It means that your shrimp successfully passed the liver transition. What's more, we also suggest you guys to insist use the bile acids the whole raising time. That's why, that's because during and after your shrimp successfully pass the liver transition, the shrimp's feed intake will be obviously increased, and the shrimp's hepatopancreas digestive burden will also increase at the same time. Therefore, the shrimp needs some bile acids to help them to digest the nutrients from the feed. And after the hepatopancreas storehouse the nutrients, it will help to improve the shrimp's growth, and the shrimp will gain much weight. And at last, your shrimp's body is strong, and the intestine is strong, hepatopancreas is also strong. And in the end, you can optimize your FCR naturally. Okay guys, this is all for our video today. If you have interest in renewable bile acids, you can subscribe our channel, and you can also directly contact me through the WhatsApp. See you guys next time.